What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Droll Kyle Maney here, and today we're here for our 3,000 subscriber special with 4 out of the 8 Cribcraft members. Today we got me, Droll Kyle Mania, Kevin Drubbing Babies, who's right in front of me, and then Matt and Zach are in the party. And what we're going to be doing in this video is we're just going to be answering some of the questions you guys asked us on Twitter, and we'll be doing them in order. And while we do that, we're just going to be taking a look at the Cribcraft world. And we're going to see like the progression of how this world came to be. If you're not too familiar with this world, this is where we do all our house tours. So if you don't watch those videos, I suggest you go check them out, since it's one of our main focuses of our channel, or it used to be. Anyway, are you guys ready to get started?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Kevin? Alright.
I just have to kill them off on my computer, professionally. Yeah.
Hot.
Like a professional, of
okay.
course.
So, as we start walking, the first question is asked by Noah Sharp. If 4J was to add anything on console Minecraft, Minecraft, and only console Minecraft, not computer Minecraft, what would it be?
That's a weird question. Maybe the weather, because like that has yet to be added in the game. And like people have been like asking about that lately.
For me, it would be probably like the commands, like time, set, day, survival, and like changing the weather and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like the commands for me.
For me, since I'm a huge Hunger Games fanatic, I would have to say like servers where you could do things with like Hunger Games and like bigger games, you know what I mean? Like at least 24 people.
For me, it would have to be stained clay for building purposes.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good block. Which would, and of course, like add the mesa biome as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second question is from Caden, and he asked, if you would live any person life, and mean not any, who would it be and why? So I'm assuming he means if you can be any person, who would it be and why?
Okay. Well, I think it's more like any person's life, so you'd be living their life but still be you. So yeah, okay. A really hard question.
I'm just gonna give my personal one. It'd probably be Monkey D. Luffy from the anime series One Piece, because that guy is fucking awesome. He's so cool, and he has like really cool like ways of life and stuff. I don't know. He's one of my favorite like fictional characters, even though he like doesn't exist. I'd be him.
Yeah, I'd have to, like, I wouldn't want to live any other life in real life, but if it was like, if we were talking about like TV shows, I'd want to be like, from the show Avatar, I'd want to be like a firebender or some sort of bender. I think that'd be so cool.
That'd be really cool. For me, it would have to be Fred Jones.
From Scooby-Doo.
Fred Jones. I'm not sure who that is.
He's like the main one of the. Okay, he's Fred. Have you ever seen Scooby-Doo? Yeah, Fred.
Freddy.
For one, he gets Daphne and he solves mysteries with a really cool dog.
Oh.
Living
Okay.
life.
Wait, his last name's Jones?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's Norval Rogers, which is Shaggy. Okay, I'm not gonna go into that. Continue.
For me, I'd say, as we approach the area I was thinking of, I would want to live a day in the life of Papa Patchy. Much... because I want to own my own Mexican restaurant chain.
There it is right there. The one and only.
Joyful.
To me, Papa Patchy.
There. It's me, Mario.
And the third question is from MC Builds. If you could eat animal crap, what would you want it to taste like? Chocolate or have no taste at all?
I would definitely want it to have no taste at all, because then it would ruin my taste of chocolate. And I fucking love chocolate, so yeah, it tastes like nothing.
For me, yeah, nothing as well, because I'm not a big chocolate dude, so nothing would probably be best. Basically my reason.
For me, I mean, I like chocolate, but yeah.
In the form of crap, you know, you don't really.
Yeah, in the form of
Sounds
crap.
Well,
It's just like, yeah, that
plus,
would
I mean,
ruin it for me.
next thing,
I think I'd
next
want
thing you
to
know,
not
you'll have
taste
like an animal
anything.
crap addiction. You'll be like eating animal crap all the time because it tastes like chocolate.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it to taste like anything.
Then you die.
I also wouldn't want to eat it, so.
Yeah.
There's that.
I pretty
What
much
about you,
agree with
Kevin?
all of you guys for the same reasons.
Okay, cool.
Fair enough.
The PvP monster asks, "What kind of pets do you have, and can we see pictures like Kyle's baby goats?" Cue video of Kyle's baby goats on screen if he isn't lazy.
Oh, I will cue that video.
So what kind?
I have
Um,
actually
but
never
yeah,
had
Zach's
a
never had a
pet.
pet.
I've never had a pet. Never had a pet. I've had like stuff. I used to be like this huge stuffed animal fanatic. I had like 1,000,000 stuffed animals. So if that counts, then I used to have like a lot of stuffed animals. Pets. So there you go.
Kevin, could you go real
Yeah,
fast?
I have a cat named Oreo, and it likes to fight raccoons at night.
Okay, that's weird. Actually, that's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah. I have
go
a
ahead,
hot
Nate.
dog. I have a wiener dog, a hot dog named Nathan, and I can try and find a picture of him to send to Kevin.
You should name
for
him.
this
You
video,
should have named him
but,
Oscar Mayer.
Yeah. That would be my second dog's name if I ever got one.
Well, like Kevin said, I'm planning on doing a video of my goats and other animals, chickens, whatnot. And I also have a dog and cat, and I've had many other animals in the past, like rabbits, all kinds of animals. And we've like adopted squirrels in the past. it was a little weird. But like it was like if the squirrel lost its mother or something. So
Orphan squirrel.
yeah, pretty much. So like
Yeah, we get it, Kyle.
yeah, I've had a lot of animals.
Yep.
Okay.
Moving on.
Noah Sharp asks another question. He asks, "Would you rather be crippled from the waist down, and you can't taste or feel anything, or whatever, or would you rather live to only 35 years old and be isolated,
Wait.
like alone?"
Well, at that point, I'm gonna say neither, and I'd choose death in that situation, because that just sounds awful either way.
Wait, what was
Be
the first
crippled from the
thing?
waist down,
Okay.
and the second one was
Is that it?
only live to 35 years but be isolated. Yeah.
Like isolate like no one, like on a deserted island or something.
That's
I would have to
terrible
go
either
for
way.
the
It's not like
Yeah, I would, but just because I like my family and stuff, I'd have to go with like the waist down. Although, like, cause I'm a huge like athlete person, so like both of those are extremely like depressing and make me want to kill myself. I'll have to go with the first one.
Yeah, I think I'd go with the crippled to the waist down one too.
See,
Dude, no sex.
I'd go with the socially isolated one and only live to 35 years old, because that means I have as much time on the internet as I want.
Ah,
Oh
That's a
yeah,
good way of looking at it.
that is a good way of looking at it. You like Skype your mom and dad, because that's not really with someone. You're just on there.
Okay.
Okay,
Stace
next
Dudley
question.
asks
That's
the
really
next
depressing.
question, and he's pretty cool. So, just saying that. He's been in one of our videos before.
Like them.
If you and he asks,
Couple
if you were a
subscriber roles.
monkey, would you carry out the tradition of eating bananas or eat something else?
I would eat something else, and I would probably eat steak and pizza.
Steak eating Monday.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, a monkey doesn't
well,
really
actually-
get tan. Oh, okay, Matt.
I'm
see how-
sorry.
Rude!
Go ahead, Kyle.
Hashtag
A monkey
rude.
doesn't really get its hands on pizza too much because it doesn't live in
It doesn't
like,
live in
a town.
Domino's.
But I'd love for it to be pizza. I mean, if I was, but I'd have to go with something exotic, like a monkey eating snakes or something.
What?
Okay, Matt.
Fair enough.
Quick question for you, Kyle. What if the monkey like ordered takeout or something? So they ordered delivery. They delivered it to his jungles. Ever thought about that?
Little Caesars or nothing, Zach. Hot and ready every time.
Alright, let's see. I definitely continue eating bananas because bananas are one of my favorite fruits. They're delicious.
Okay.
And I fucking love them.
If I were a monkey, I would not carry out the. I would carry out the tradition of eating bananas, but I would also carry out the tradition of flinging my turd at whoever I wanted to.
That makes sense.
That does make sense. I would love to do that as well.
Okay. And Nightcraft asked, will you guys do a city Let's Build on your channel, and when did you first meet at FPS Dan, or Dan Lags, as you guys probably know him, who don't follow him on Twitter?
Kind of long question.
So, the city thing is probably a me and Kyle
Wait, what was the
question,
first
no
one?
offense, Matt and Zach, and the meeting Dan part's more a Kyle thing.
Okay. I'm gonna go kill myself.
Well, a city Let's Build, in my personal opinion, I don't know if we do like exactly a city Let's Build because I feel like that'd be too much like what Dan does. But I mean, we definitely do something where we like do what we've been doing now, and we will be doing a city for our next seed. So, if that answers the question, I don't know, Kevin, would you like to add on to that at all? You may have a different opinion than me. We never really went
I do
over
agree
this.
about the city being the next Let's Build, or the next build that we do, and I think that's what we've kind of all come to a conclusion as a team and friends, because we all do like each other no matter what you guys might think from our videos, except for Grayson, we don't like him,
I hate you.
but that's aside from the point.
That's not true.
But as for like a city Let's
I don't
Build,
know.
I don't think we do like a CLD type of series, but we might do something along the lines of it, like with the concept, but like with our own spin on it.
Okay, so I guess the second part of the question on how we met Dan kind of goes.
Yeah, you and Kevin
to
can go first.
Well, when I first met Dan, I randomly commented on one of his really old YouTube videos, and weeks or months later, I got a reply back from one of his friends named XConsole, and he said some guy wanted to come look at my world. I'm like, okay, that world being this world. So XConsole
That's
came
Sissy
onto
Girl
this
now, right?
world, and you know, I'm not sure what his gamer tag is now. It might be. So he came onto this world, took a look around, and Dan happened to be in the party, I think, at the same time. He was like, oh wow, this guy's got a really nice world, whatever. And then Dan, I think, took a look at it. They found out that we did YouTube too, and we only had like 100 less than 100 subscribers actually. And Dan had a little less than 1,000, I think, time. So we kind of became friends. Dan let me build on Danville, and then Kevin and Matt got involved later that night, I think. And I believe it was actually April 20th. For those of you who don't know what day that is,
yeah,
that's probably a good thing. If you don't know what day that is. But
I think I do.
anyway, yeah, we met him and we built some houses on Danville, and then we kind of just became friends after that. Zach, would you like to explain how you met him?
Yeah, I actually kind of met Dan in a really weird way. Went from like subscriber to acquaintance to like doing YouTube with him. It's actually a really weird transition because I first met Dan when I got into one of his subscriber worlds one night and built in there, and then showed him a couple of my builds, like the castle that you guys see on the channel, and a couple other things. And then later on, I ended up meeting Kyle. I think that's another question, how I met these guys, but so we'll get into that later. But I met them, became friends with them, so that's, I think I did, so started doing YouTube videos with them, ended up being in a Quick Cribs with Dan and the rest of the group, and then now that I'm actually a part of the group and kind of left my old channel, I actually spend a lot more time with them and making videos with Dan, and yeah, so that's basically how I met Dan.
And the next question is from Harry S.M. Dester. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I always do. And it asks, when is the Q&A? And the answer to that would be, right now.
I think that was Harry.
Yeah, probably. And, okay, now we have a question from Prince Nice Guy, one of our first subscribers, maybe our second ever subscriber.
Oh, hey, James.
Yes, James.
Shout out to James. He's a really cool dude.
James is fun to play GTA with.
And he asks,
Gamertag
what is your favorite animal besides a cat or dog?
Definitely a sloth. I love them. They remind me of me, lazy, slow, and yeah, they're kind of cute. That face would definitely like if a sloth asked me to give them plans to a nuclear missile, I would have to do it because they're just so darn adorable. So that's my favorite animal.
Okay. Nuclear missile, huh? Sloth's gonna take over the world. It's like Planet of the Sloths instead of Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, I'd let it happen. I'd be the cause of that.
Be totally okay with it. Marry a sloth woman. Have two little mixture like a human and a sloth kids. Oh, you're living the dream, Matt.
Zach, your favorite animal?
Oh, mine? Okay, tough. Other than a cat and a dog, right? That's what we said? Those are like the circumstances?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I've liked... Tough question. Probably... it would have to be panda bears and penguins. I've always loved penguins and panda bears for some reason. I don't know why. Panda bears are just adorable. Penguins, I'm not really sure why. I mean, they're pretty adorable too. I just like the way. I don't know. I think they're pretty cool animals. So that's me.
For me, I gotta say otters are pretty badass. So. Yeah, I just really like otters. They're really cool.
Fair enough. My favorite animal besides a cat and a dog is probably turtles, and Kyle should know why. I'm not really going to go into it now.
Yes, I do know why.
But if you guys want to ask, I'd be more than glad to answer.
I think you should do a turtle reveal, Kevin.
Spoiler alert, I'm actually a turtle.
Kevin was secretly in the Turtle Club from the Master of Disguise.
And we're down to the last few questions now. This one is from Austin, and he asks, how did y'all meet?
Perfect.
I like this kid already.
So, I guess I'll start out.
How did we meet?
So, basically, me, Kevin, Kyle, and Matt had known each other from middle school, and maybe before that for those two, but that's how I met them. And then, eventually, we met Grayson, or Royal Assassin, through Call of Duty, I believe. That was first through Kyle. And then Grayson met Fink and Richard. Well, Fink specifically, and that led us to Richard. And we all became great friends and decided to do a YouTube channel. Evidently this one. And after that, we met Neil through Kyle's Hunger Games team. And we still talk to a few other members from the build team. And then lastly, we met Zach through the subscriber world on Kyle's server.
Okay, do you want me to go and kind of like...
Yeah, I'm just doing a broad overview. If you guys want to add anything specific.
Okay. Okay, well, for me, another funny example of, like, much like what happened with Dan, of me kind of, like, going from subscriber to being a friend with these guys, I actually found out about their channel through Dan because I was watching his video and a Quick Cribs came up of him doing the teacher. You guys were doing classroom Quick Cribs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's how I found out about you guys. I started watching your house mainly your Cribcraft episodes, and then next thing I knew, I was watching a video saying we're having a subscriber world. I'm like, okay, I am free on Friday, like all the time, Friday nights, unless I'm out with friends. So I'm like, maybe I'll be able to. Hopefully I'll be able to get in. So I got in. This is when I end up meeting Cameron, aka PvP Canadian, or whatever his gamer tag is now. I met Cameron and Kyle, and so Kyle was hosting
Cameron's not part of the team, by the way.
Yeah, he's not part of the team. He's just a friend that me and Kyle share. So Kyle and I, we just start talking about random crap. Like, I think we got onto the subject of like music and classic music and all, like classic rock and stuff. And then we start talking about, this is really what kind of made us friends. I'm like, hey, dude, you know, I got this idea for a Hunger Games map. This Kyle's like this Hunger Games junkie, because I had this idea for a while, and I'm a big Hunger Games person as well. So I'm like, you know, I can get a server, we can start working on it. And I told him my idea, and he really liked the idea. So this is when I bought the server, I got it working, and then after that, once we started becoming really good friends, I started meeting mainly Kevin. I got really good friends with Kevin, and then we started playing a lot. And that's when eventually I ended up joining the group. And that's how I played with Matt like a few times before, like on GTA or something, but we weren't like really good friends.
Not professional enough.
Yeah. So this is when like I joined the group. I meet Fink, Neil, Grace, and Matt, and that's when I become good friends with them and how I met them. And it's kind of like, I'm still a very new member, so you know, things are changing every day. So it's been really fun so far.
Okay. And Caden asks another question, and this is, what or who inspired you to make YouTube videos? Do you want to take this one, Kyle?
Who wants to? I don't want to start this.
Well, for me, there's been a lot of inspiration, but the team idea really, for me, came from KYR Speedy, and I just love that guy and his whole group of friends. And when I first started doing YouTube, I thought that was the coolest thing, to just like hang out with your friends and be able to make YouTube videos like that and have so many people enjoy them. So that's a lot of where I got the idea to want to really be in a group like we are in. And also inspiration. Also, I gotta give credit to Dan. He makes awesome builds, and for our channel, it really helps us out. He helps us out in so many ways. I mean, and yeah, his builds are great. So he's always given us some inspiration. Anybody else want to go? Hold on a sec.
I'll go next.
Okay.
I
just had to save the world from autosave.
So, the teams specifically, I want to go a bit more into that. And one night, or not one night, well, one night, it's always one night with us, but that's aside from the point. Fink actually had a capture device before any of us, and he offered to record our very first world, which we'll probably be showcasing in the near future. And that's kind of how the idea got started, and then it kind of got put on the back burner for a while. But eventually we started up this seed randomly, and we decided on a team name for like literally 4 hours. We deliberated what we were going to call ourselves on YouTube and our team name, and then it's panned out to 3,000 subscribers in this Q&A.
Anybody else want to answer?
I was born naturally into the gift of making videos. My parents are Hollywood film directors. Steven Spielberg, you know him.
Oh yeah.
So that's how I got.
When his parents met, they're like, "Our kid's going to be a YouTuber. Let's get going."
That's exactly how they planned it out in the hospital.
Rent a motel room, get some
when YouTube wasn't even a thing.
Yeah, really. Okay, well, I guess I'm going last. For me, I know this is gonna sound funny, but like I said, before all of this, I actually was a subscriber. Dan definitely was a huge impact on me actually building in general. Him and probably Minecraft Build on 92, because I started watching both of them at like the exact same time, around the time that he was probably finishing up Danville. I would think he was like hosting some type of build off, and like ice rink was like one of the top 5 things, but we're not getting into that. So he was definitely a huge inspiration, impact on my YouTube. My style of building, a lot of it comes from him. Just like certain things I take from his builds, just like Kyle said, we do get a lot of inspiration from him, and he is a huge help to our channel. And for like Hunger Games and stuff, it would have to be like a guy named Grazer10, which I know like I probably don't know. He's got like 200,000 subscribers, and he plays like kind of like the mid-range YouTubers, like from anywhere from 15,000 to like 300,000. Because like at first when I started YouTube, like with a Mind King 39 channel, where my voice sounded like a 2-year-old, because I actually did have a channel before Mind King 39 that I tried to do YouTube. It was awful. I'm not getting into that.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Now we have 4 more questions left. I want to try to get through these kind of quickly, but we will still give like the best answers possible, just because we're running a bit long. And this question is from our friend Dan Lags, and he asks, "What's your favorite candy and what's your favorite food group?"
Who's that?
Alright, I'll take mine first. My favorite candy is definitely Reese's peanut butter cups, because those are amazing. And my favorite food group is probably like carbohydrates. I don't know or what.
Fatty,
Is that what it's called?
fatty
Okay,
liquid.
Matt.
Oh, okay.
My favorite candy, it's definitely chocolate. Chocolate in general, it's my weakness. I can't get enough of chocolate, so anything like that. Reese's, Snickers, M&M's. My favorite food group, however, is probably grains, because I'm Italian and I eat a lot of pasta, and I love pasta. It's one of my
Zach?
favorites, so yeah.
I don't know, like those for candy, those sour like strips, like with sugar on. I don't know how to describe it. They're like the punch or
Sour
whatever.
straws.
But for some reason, candy wise, it's basically. I don't know if that's what they're called. They probably are, but basically, I'm not a candy person. Like I've mentioned before, I'm a huge like athlete. Like everything in my life, a lot of it revolves around that. So
I
like
think I know
candy.
your favorite food group.
Yeah, candy, I don't eat a lot of it at all, but when I do, I tend to like go for the sour stuff. I don't know why, but I don't like chocolate very much or ice cream. I just like shoot right for the like sour stuff for some reason. So probably like the sour straws. Food group, I love grains, but it's very fattening, so I try to stay away from it. Because like I'm really addicted to bread. Like anything bread, I'll eat. But my favorite food group would have to be fruit, because I'm like addicted to fruit, mainly grapes, strawberries, pie. Okay, there's a lot, so I'm not going to go into it.
And
yeah,
I don't like candy, personally. I don't eat it anymore for personal reasons, and my favorite food group is definitely vegetables. I eat tons of vegetables every day, and I love the feeling of eating healthy. And third to last question is from Explicit Rain, and he asks, "What's your favorite song?" Okay, so.
Oh, fuck.
yeah, I can't choose a song. Can we change that question
favorite
to
genre of music.
Because I can't choose a song. Yeah, I can't choose a song, I'm sorry. There's really too many.
I guess I'll go first. I can definitely think of my favorite song off the top of my head. I'll give my favorite genre too, but my favorite song of all time is Titanium by David Guetta. It's a great song, it gets me feeling good, and like the story behind it is like fantastic. I love that song so much. My favorite genre, I don't have a favorite genre. I literally listen to every type of music: rap, techno, dance, country, rock, you name it, I'll listen to it. I love music.
Yeah, I guess I'll go, like I said, can't choose a favorite song. There's way too many of them. For genres, I usually tend to classic rock, pop, hate rap, sorry, can't stand it, and my favorite out of all those is country. Like, I was born in the South, raised in the South, so I'm a huge Southern person. I just like a lot of things that pertains to the South, so just country is like a huge part of music for me, and I really love it. I love the way how it tells a story, and yeah, that's why I like
Kyle?
Alright. For me, I have like two favorite genres of music, and it's gonna be they're kind of from like opposite spectrums, but I really like dubstep, like only certain types, like melodic dubstep, and I really love classic rock too. And off the top of my head, probably my favorite song is Piano Man by Billy Joel.
Great song.
I'd have to go with that one. That for right now. I mean, there's tons of great songs, but that was like the first to come to mind.
Okay, for me, my favorite
Great
song would be Angels by Within Temptation, because it's the song that opened me up to music. My favorite genre of music is symphony metal. And second to last question, Nay Shifter asks, where do you want your channel to go in the future? And I think I'm just going to answer on all of our behalves for this one, and the answer to that one would be to the top.
Yep, that's basically it. Okay,
Yeah.
last question, guys. Make
Yeah,
it good.
but I mean, in terms of content, we're going to be like doing the same things we've been doing, and we're going to be introducing new series along the way.
We won't change. Yeah, we won't change what we like to do.
Going to the gutter.
Yeah, we won't change likely what to do or who we are or how we act just to gain subs. It's just not who we are, so we'll definitely. Well, I'll stick to who I am and what we like to do.
And the last question is from Rick Hesty, and he asked the question, will you ever make a Minecraft city? I'm guessing he means like CLD, and we addressed that earlier. So hopefully you guys all stuck around for this extended video.
Definitely.
And thanks so much for all of your guys' support, and we really do view you guys as members of our, well, not members of our group obviously, but like, you know what I mean, like a family type of thing, connection, our community, that fun stuff.
The Cribcraft community.
And
is that's what our YouTube channel really is. It's a community for you guys to interact with each other.
Yeah.
And interact with us.
Gain inspiration.
And guys, we encourage you to send us friend requests on Xbox Live. I accept all subscribers' friend requests. I literally just got a friend request from some, I guess, subscriber. But, hello. Yep. Just got a friend request from a subscriber.
And if you stuck around this long, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're somehow new to the channel. Sorry for the long video. Hopefully we're quicker and more concise with our questions next time. Goodbye.
Thank you, guys.